Grüezi and welcome to a new playthrough of Subnautica Below Zero, a game I've been waiting for it feels like an eternity. It has been out already for quite a while in early access, where the story was not fully implemented yet and basically was not finished. And I made the mistake with the first game, Subnautica, to watch videos about it and play it while already knowing pretty much everything about the game, and that took away so much of the mystery, of the amazing things that you can experience in the game, that I really wanted to go in this game fresh, and I held all kind of spoilers to a minimum, so I know practically nothing about the game. I'm familiar with the mechanics, of course, so let's see how this goes. We're gonna start a new game, and we're going to do that in survival, where we're going to be subject to food hunger, hunger, thirst, obviously life, oxygen, and temperature. Hardcore is the only higher difficulty, which is permadeath once you die. I don't want to ruin it this way for the sake of the playthrough, but also I don't think it's really necessary. So let's do a survival. That's sweet. That's a very nice loading indicator in the bottom left. These are called penguins, and we're going to see something about that. That's pretty much the only thing I know about the new game. Alright.
This is the farthest that I can take you on company space bucks, Robin. You sure you want this? The research is in everything.
It is to me. And Sam. We need to know what happened.
The meteor storm.
I can use it for cover from Altera's eyes.
Gonna miss you, Robin.
I'll find my way back.
Tense start.
Approaching 45-46 feet. Surface temperatures. Drop pod deployed.
Well, that went well. She's still alive.
After 45-46 feet. Enjoy your stay.
Thank you. I am trying to. Alright, so I have a temperature meter that's going down rapidly. I don't know whether it is fire. Yes, it does warm me up. I see something dropping over there, so that's probably what I need to go. That's a very wild atmosphere to start in. Alright, let's just make our way over there for now. These, as far as I know, also increase my heat.
Smokes. That did not go as planned. I should find a way into the water and get to the drop pod.
Agreed. As you can see right now, my temperature gauge is decreasing. If I go close to these guys, it warms me back up. So that's just here on the way to, I guess, keep me warm. Feel like the running is slower in Below Zero. So far, pretty big fan of it. I love all things winter, and this is like the amazing combination of the underwater experience from Subnautica Below Zero, from Subnautica and anything winter related. Come here.
New creature discovered.
Boomerang. So the reason I got this is because eventually we'll need to eat something, and you know, fishes are the best way to get started that way. Alright, that's nice. It looks really pretty. Familiar yet different. Okay, that's quartz. That's gonna be useful for anything glass related. I hear something and that's not cool. You want me to open PDA? Why? some hints, I guess. Welcome to adventure mode, Xeno worker. Hold on. What was that shadow?
Oxygen.
Oh yeah, sure. I forgot about that. So yeah, welcome to adventure mode, Xeno worker. You have arrived in an Arctic climate. Your great expedition begins. Your XenoWorks PDA is equipped to monitor your temperature and vital signs. Since you have downloaded the Arctic Survival Almanac, it will also dispense advice from time to time. For the benefit of future adventures, your device will also record observations and findings you make. Survival checklist. Yeah, I think that's pretty self-explanatory. I'm not going to read that. Yeah, that's more explanations. I'm fine with that. That's just voice log and some items. Alright. So we have, it seems like, some solar panels, an entrance, and more solar panels. Alright, let's get in here.
Found the drop pod.
You know, as amazing it is to just enter something like that and not flood the whole room, I don't know how this is supposed to work. But alright, we have a new PDA entry and I think that one might be a bit more important, so let's check it out. Oh, that's some logs here.
I want to offer my sincerest condolences on the passing of your sister. I got to know Sam better towards the end of my mandate with Altera on 4546B, when we were thrown together as basemates at Outpost Zero. She spoke often and fondly of you. I thought you should know. It didn't sit right with me when Altera blamed Sam's death on negligence. The Samantha Ayu I met was many things. Kind, clever, devoted to her work, but never negligent. I wish I could offer you something more substantial, but my access to information has been cut off. You may be in a better position to look into things than I am. If you're able to, Delta Station was our HQ. They were in a big hurry to leave, and there might still be information to be found there. It has a big radio tower, impossible to miss. I hope you find the answers you seek. Lillian Bench.
Alright, so...
Well, Sam, I guess I might as well gather some tools and resources before starting my search. Hope that radio tower's as easy to spot as Lil said.
Well,
Altera supply cache nearby.
let me talk. So yeah, I'm gonna go through those voice logs for a second. Okay, that's something to read. 1 second, I'm gonna go back in then.
Oxygen.
Yeah. So apparently my sister is believed dead.
I was a little nervous about dropping into an unknown area, but luckily, this biome seems to have an abundance of minerals I can use for tools and upgrades. I didn't want another situation like Bazantos 5. When XenoWorks dropped me off, there were barely any resources. I survived off the land for 3 months with just a knife, my lucky PDA, and some rope. I am still kind of proud of that, though.
Okay, so yeah, what I wanted to say is I wanted to go through those messages first. And it seems like not all of them are spoken, so... Dear Miss Io, on behalf of Zeta London 4546B Robotics Section Leader and Indra Cormac, President of Altera Transgov, I regret to inform you of the death of Samantha Io. She died on planet 4546B, regrettably as the result of injuries sustained in an accident arising from her own negligence. I never know how to say this word. Please allow me to communicate the most profound condolences for the loss of your sister. While further details are unavailable at this time, you will receive contact from the Department of Insurance and Recuperation concerning your responsibilities as next of kin, with regards to repayment of damages and legal fees. If you have any questions, you may file a form number, and your query will be addressed in sequential order. That sounds like they're never gonna get back to me. Alright, that's spoken.
Robin, guess what? I got the job. I'm going to 4546B. Now I'll be able to improve the mechanical AV and amphibian under real-world stress conditions. Listen, I know your stance on Altera, but I just hope you're happy your sis is happy. I sure hope my sis is happy. I can't wait till we talk again. Oh, wanted to ask you something. Can you watch my Augie while I'm away? I need someone I can trust to look after my best little potato. Potato, listen. I tried, but that name is just not sticking. He's my little oxtrabite. I'll leave the starchy tubers nicknames to you. Anyway, if you say yes, thanks, baby sis. Love you.
Driven plants contain electrolytic materials that can be used in energy storage.
Yes, thank you, PDA. So apparently, my sister was assigned to do some research on the planet or something. I'm gathering resources in the background because we're gonna need to do that anyway. So might as well do it while we're listening to the messages. So next message, please.
4546B to Robin. Come in, Robin. Remember when we used to play old-timey Space Explorer? This is kind of like that, but it's even harder to communicate. Well, let's see. I got your last message. Alterra is not, as you put it, alterrorizing me. Things are going well. My project has a new name. Say goodbye to the mechanical avian amphibian, and hello to spy penguins. We're training the bots to mimic the creatures. Check out the photo. And I think I'm kind of seeing someone. I know it's not like me to just find a date, let alone on a mostly uninhabited water planet, but actually, you know what? Forget I said anything. Yeah, it's probably not even a real thing, but anyway, I'm sorry to hear Xenoworks might be strapped in the revenue department. Sounds like they still have you busy Xeno working, though. I know there's no way to guarantee an alien intelligence startup will succeed, but you put so much into it. I hope they find a way to keep going. I know how much it means to you, getting to work at a small place where you have control over your research. All right, I gotta go. Later, baby sis. Love you.
It's a lot of information here.
Hey, Robin. I got your Augie photo. Thanks so much for taking care of him, even though he's a cranky potato. Hey, the nickname actually fits that way. A cranky potato. I know he can be a handful, but I really appreciate it. I'm a bit worried about my other baby, the mission. One of my penguins found something big. But Alterra is just like nothing to see here. Honestly, kind of glad you can't answer, so you can't, rub it in my face. Go ahead, bask in the fact that you were a little bit right about them. My project is on the line. My job, my safety. I heard about Xenoworks getting bought. I'm sorry. But at least you still have your job. Guess you're one of us now. Like it or not, welcome to the Alterra family. I should probably go before I say something I regret. Love you. Keep your chin up. Eye on the alien prize.
Okay, seems like things are going south pretty fast here. I'm gonna comment after going through all of them.
Hey, Robin. I'm sorry my last message was so awful. I've been under a lot of stress. I'm not sure what's going on with anything. I can't really talk about it either. Oh, and I'm definitely not dating anyone on this water planet. Don't know what I was thinking there. Have I told you how cold it is here? Get this. I can't even get my wash and go dry before the wind freezes the moisturizer in my hair. Wild, right? Well, anyway, I'm sure you're mad at me after what I said, but I could really use a friend. You're my sister. I love you. I'm sorry.
She seems like in a very bad position already. That's suspicious. Okay, that's the last one.
Hey, Robin. I really need someone to know. I'm afraid something terrible is gonna happen. You were completely right about Alterra, okay? You were right. I was wrong. The cat should be called Potato. I admit it. Sorry. Bad attempt at a joke. I don't know what to do. I guess I should just come out and say it at this point. said this much already. We found a frozen Leviathan that's infected with Kara. Alterra thinks they could use it for something. Weapons, experimental treatments, a whole range of things. But one end of the range is ugly, dangerous, but profitable, of course. What if it gets out while we're messing around with it? Or worse, what if it ends up a bioweapon in the wrong hands? I hope I'm overreacting, but I don't think I am. Anyway, message me back, please. Could really use a friend. You're my sister. I love you.
It's funny to me that she always repeats that, you know, I'm her sister. I mean, I know that, right? What's that? I gotta say, it's really pretty. Those I don't remember how they're called. Coral bridges, very beautiful. Yeah, about basically what's been going on. If you don't know, in the first Subnautica, you played the game. Spoiler, by the way, if you haven't played it. You played the game and eventually found out that there's this infection, or this bacteria called Kara, that pretty much kills everything, and Leviathans has something to do with that for a cure, and maybe that's the one that they found. But yeah, basically Alterra, very shady corporation. They don't really care about their employees, it seems like. So we'll see how we're going with that. So by the way, I've been already catching and eating and processing some fish. I am now looking for stuff to make silicone rubber, which allows me to make a knife with which I can then slightly defend myself, as well as do some further things like cut some of these vines if I need to. Take samples of flora, maybe to grow it myself at some point. But yeah, I would like to get at least a knife going. Ah, there we have a cluster. That was what I was looking for. I feel like the swimming speed is so much slower than in original Subnautica. But that might just be my imagination, who knows. Let's take 4... Oxygen. What is that? It didn't attack me, but it looks creepy. Okay, apparently I can make lubricant. Oh, that's nice. I mean, probably not for her, but I like it. What I also noticed, when you're just at the surface, you don't really lose temperature. It displays temperature, but you're not losing it, so that's great. Also, swimming is usually a bit faster on the surface, so that's why I'm up here. I did find the creepvine cluster I was looking for, so now I should be able to make rubber, and with that a knife. Let's just get myself the titanium back and process some of that. There was, I think, some other messages, but I'll have to do that right after. Survival knife, there we go. Other tools, a flashlight. I will probably also make a flashlight. Let's grab the quartz to make some glass. Some of the crafting can be a bit tedious at some point, but for me it's not a big deal. I should probably eat that peeper before it goes entirely bad. Yeah. You can like store some food, but you cannot do the same with water. So that's 25, that's just perfect. Alright. I do have another boomerang, but I think I'll just keep it in the inventory for now. Let's put those in. I do want to make... Actually, the fish doesn't have to be in my hotbar. Let's see, what else should I make? I should probably make some, what are they called? Fins. More rubber. And a tank with fiber mesh. Okay, for that I need the knife. Okay, put them away, of course. Alright, fin time. It increases movement speed in the water, obviously. So let's get ourselves some of these vines. I have already no clue in which direction I was finding them. I think over here. Is there like a landmark? I can't remember. There's a faint structure in the distance and it's just basically away from the coast. That could be helpful. But yeah, it's already, I see it over there in the distance, the creep vines. It's a very different atmosphere from the colors. In the original Subnautica it was more... I can't even describe it. I guess more green, like more like this region here, even though these plants are yellow themselves. Okay, that was a weird animation.
New blueprint synthesized.
Yeah.
Oxygen.
But yeah, the color palette is very different, which makes sense. I mean, they wanted to look cold. There seems to be frequent storms up here, which I guess is gonna be quite a problem if we are on land. But at least the meteor storm ended, because that was probably also not that good. Alright, let's not do that yet. I don't need the knife. I already forgot what I wanted to do. Right. Fiber mesh, and with that I wanted to do the oxygen tank.
Add
There we go.
additional blueprints to your databank.
Air pump, not a big fan of
The
it.
standard
Oh,
oxygen
that's
tank
nice.
Can be upgraded for deluxe and VIP breathing.
VIP breathing. What the hell? What's that? So yeah, we need crystalline sulfur. In original Subnautica, that was a mid to late game resource, so I'm pretty surprised to see that we're not going to get that anytime soon. Also, we can make computer chips now, which I don't think we need as of now. I would like to make a flashlight, which means one more battery, which means... actually, I think I have the ribbon plants. Yes, I do. The switch container and everything else I will not need. I think like this, right? I put the copper away, that was stupid. Of course, you need copper for a battery. There we go. Alright, I think we're well equipped. I will probably just leave the fish here, there's no sense carrying it along. I think it's probably exploration time right now, so that's just a voice log, it's not so important. Okay, personal log, we skipped that one.
In goes the battery and titanium, out comes the scanner. Every xenobiologist's favorite tool. This planet has some fascinating flora and fauna, and I can't wait to learn about them. This will also give me access to a greater tool set. I'm assuming Altera left behind tech that I can scan for blueprints. That should make surviving and exploring out here a bit easier. Don't worry, Sam. I haven't forgotten I'm here for you. But it can't hurt to do a little research on the side, right? I know you would have done the same. I will find out what happened to you. I promise.
That's pretty much it. That's just like talking to ourselves there. I found this brine wing fish or thing that just ate another creature. So apparently it did not attack me. Oh, there we go, pangolins. That's the ones they were talking about before. I think they're harmless as long as... well, we'll see. They're generally harmless. But by the way, I'm scanning all these things because there's also database entries about all of them. And maybe let me know in the comments. I can show and or read them to you if you're interested. It's just usually quite a lot of data. Sometimes it contains clues as to what you can do with them. That's some nasty weather. Can't see anything. So yeah. There is something here. What is that? A sea glide fragment. Now that's gonna be useful. We need 2 more in order to be able to build it. Might as well... Did it say copper? That's nice. Because usually they don't say what they have in there. Chance of copper. Ah, nice. That's really cool. Does it also say chance of titanium? No, it just is titanium by default with a chance of copper. Okay, get it. Yeah, ice sheets, very dangerous. I will have to get used to that I can't just go to the surface at any single point I wanted to, because unless you were in caves, that was totally possible in the original Subnautica. I would like to find more of these sea glide fragments, because that's gonna make traveling a lot easier and faster. There seems to be more. Nice. Exploration is key in this game, so that's why I try to not have any spoilers so far. That's quite nice. I would like to know whether these are good for anything. I scanned them in the very beginning, but I don't know anything about it yet, so maybe let's just go to the surface for a second and look at least whether or not they can be used. So that was just some log, limestone outcrop, that's the ones I've been breaking all the time. Then we have some fauna. Well, yeah, let's go over that. Carnivores, brine wing. Assessment, beware a full bladder. Fills with seawater as it swims, filtered. Okay, so it freezes the seawater. That seems quite dangerous if you're too close to it. Then the penguin. Small prey fish, regurgitated for the young. Less cuddly than they look. Okay, that's alright. Arctic peeper is edible. This one is... What was that? Oh, she's freezing. Oxygen may be retrieved. That's what I've already been doing. These are edible and these are edible. Alright, so nothing special there. Exploitable creepvine and creepvine seeds. Nothing terribly interesting there. What is that? Is that hail? No, just rain. It's interesting that it's raining when that everything's frozen. I would have expected snow. So, bullseye shroom. We're actually also freezing underwater. That's kind of bad. Harvestable and plantable. So possibly we will need them for advanced constructions or so on. Coral bridge seems to be just like a feature. Same goes with that one. Redwood 2, ribbon plant. These ones don't show that we can use them for anything, but we've been using them for batteries, so we can definitely use them. Nothing terribly interesting in any of these. If you want, let me know in the comments. I can slowly go through them. I will need to get some oxygen here, and I will also need to get some warmth because I am freezing. Or was. What? Now it's full again. I don't know how this worked, but okay. So I am now able to make a... Where is it? Sea glide with lubricant, battery, copper, wire. I think we have all the ingredients for that probably. We got some copper. We might need one more. Let's get one more copper and then see whether we can make a sea glide. In original Subnautica, I don't even build the sea glide anymore because I know where and what to do, where to go and what to do. So I'm usually going straight for the vehicles, but since I don't know that in this game, I will gladly make a sea glide. If you haven't seen the original Subnautica, by the way, I would highly recommend you watch a playthrough or play it by yourselves by all means, because it's just an amazing game. Alright, we need a battery and a copper wire. And I think that was already all of it, right? No? Ah, lubricant, of course. That is made with this one here. Let's just make us some lubricant. There we go. Sea Glide. Nice.
The Sea Glide is a personal transportation device used for high-speed freediving. Contains a built-in light and map.
Yes, it is a very useful tool. Oops, no, I wanted to close the door, but I forgot that. She does that by itself, by herself. Toggle lights. Oh, now they finally made it different because it used to be the same button. This can be very useful to navigate. I'm turning it off for now, though. What is that? Oh, I think I've seen those once in a video. Replenish oxygen. I have to use that. Okay, I wonder whether I can plant those anywhere, because that's gonna be fascinating if I can just like make myself a path with those where I can go. That's deep, but there's some debris down here, so let's go and scan it. A sea truck fragment. Ooh, nice. It's gonna be our vehicle of choice, I believe. For quite a while, actually. That's a Galena outcrop. Looks the same like the other ones, right? Nah, slightly more jagged. Okay, lead. I don't like lead.
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Damn it, I'm so low already. Is there more of that? There's more here. There's probably also gold in here. Titanium. Nope, doesn't seem like it. Okay, there's some of these. Let's also scan that. Table corals are used for electronics.
Oxygen.
How much does this recover? Okay, not that much.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen
Yeah,
remaining.
that's gonna get a bit... Oh no. Also, there's so many noises already, and I haven't seen any single big fish yet. That's kind of creepy. But that's where really Subnautica shines. The original and also Below Zero, it appears. Because the soundscape is just amazing in the game. I should have used the thing. See, I already forgot that I can use that.
Sounds like a distress call.
Transmission of unknown origin. Source of transmission depth calculated at approximately 200 meters.
That scared the shit out of me. Oh, nice weather. Oh, there we go, snow, finally. What did we find here? No, sea truck I know, that's a modular vehicle where you can add different compartments, like a train kind of. Lead and titanium, alright. We did find table coral, which is the thing used in electronics, and we found also crescent moon coral. Very beautiful. And the oxygen plant. Useful in freediving scenarios, yeah. But it didn't say that we can cut it for seeds or anything, but we'll just try it anyway at some point. Once we can grow our plants ourselves, I will definitely do that. Such an amazing experience here. What makes all this noise, I wonder? Oh, there's a cave. Caves are both great and very dangerous. Why is it so green in here? What is that? Sea monkey. Oh, there's sea glide fragments. That doesn't give anything new. What is a sea monkey? And I should probably not be here. What if it comes back? Oh no.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I hate those things. Okay, that was not what I expected. I thought it had sulfur in there, but apparently this no longer works the same. So let's just get up before we're out of oxygen, although we're quite alright right now. I should also take an eye on the water levels. Maybe these are sea monkeys. Yes, they are. They seem to be not dangerous. Or, no, they probably are dangerous. Tickle me. Oh, maybe not. Hey!
Some of the wildlife down here is very grabby.
Give me that. That was mean. Don't take my stuff or you'll get the knife. I'm sorry for all your animal rights activists that I just did that, but it stole my stuff. And it's just a game, you know. No hard feelings. I completely forgot what I was about to say. But yeah, they're kinda cute. Make very sweet sounds. More caves. That's handy. I will need you later. Same with you. If I find salt, I will probably also be able to make my own water, kind of cleaned water. Because you used to be able to use table coral and salt to make bleach, with which you then purified your water. Oh, I have to be careful. I should always keep my eyes more towards the surface, if there is any, because if I go under ice without realizing, that could be very bad. It feels like there's much more music in this game than there was in the other one. Not saying it's bad, but it's also... oh. It could potentially have an influence on your experience, because I mean, just the silence or the sounds of your surroundings sometimes are very creepy. It's more lead, right? Yeah. Oh, there we go. That's salt. Oh, can't scan that. All right. Let's take some quartz. Why not? I wonder what these are. That looks special. Oops, that was a bad idea. Oh no. Okay. Oh, there is something there. A PDA entry and something glowing, apparently. Delivery status report.
Geez. These sea monkeys are gonna get me in trouble. This is the third shipment that those buggers have gotten their weird little hands into. Now we're running low on flares, and I'm gonna have to search nearby nests for stolen cargo. They're lucky they're kinda cute. Raccoons of the sea, those ones.
Okay, so this is the guy we've seen in the trailer, if you haven't seen that. Okay, that's a very big station, it seems like. Oh, a desk. We'll be able to construct that later. So these contain usually water or batteries or nutrient blocks, which are also nice. And then we have a data box unlocking something
30
new.
seconds of oxygen remaining.
It didn't say what we found in this entry there. Mischievous monkeys.
Some of the wildlife down here is very grabby. If I didn't know better, I'd say they're after my supplies.
Yes, they are. Sulfur plant has evolved. Equip status rifle are okay. That's kind of protection. But doesn't say anything about sulfur, so no idea about that yet. Sea monkeys investigate with caution. Nests playfully. Okay. The nest. Nothing interesting so far. We did find the sulfur plant in construction of the repair tool, but there was no sulfur inside, so maybe we'll just have to find some more It's just text. Yeah, the supply cache. I'm not even sure whether that was just the one we discovered right now. We'll see in a second. Yeah, that's just items. That's fine. I should probably drink up and eat while we're at it. I wonder what these are, or whether I can pick them up. Oh, right. Pathfinder tool. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, the Pathfinder tool allows you to put markers like that to, you know, find your way around caves. I don't find it very useful, but it's nice to have. So apparently this didn't give us anything, which is weird. I wonder what that is. That looks like a cargo block of some sort. Can't interact with it, so I guess I'm gonna pass on it.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Already. Well, I'm not too deep yet. I don't have to react so quickly, but I'd like to be on the safe side. So these are the potentially exploding ones. There's just a rock. That looks like another nest, or just like warmer. For some reason it glows differently down here. Okay. Kelp root. Something tells me I need one of these. Or not. Sieve coral. Or sieve, probably. I don't know how it's pronounced. What is that? Spinnerfish. Well, I could have known, you know. I wonder whether they are edible. My problem...
30 seconds
yes, that is my problem. It looks like quite a big cave system, so I have to be careful here. Where am I in relation to my stuff? That's quite the distance away. Let's see how far we get without any problems. I have 75 seconds of oxygen, so half of that later I should at least turn back. What is that? That looks like something I can harvest. Root pustule. Let's take a few.
Warning. Passing 100 meters.
How big are they?
Efficiency
Okay.
decreased.
Okay, I'm past half my oxygen. Oh, I'm stuck. Crap.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
And I have no clue where I came from. I have like no orientation, so yeah, this is definitely not where I was before. Let's go back the other way. I think I'm too deep. I need to go back up somehow. Yes. I'm gonna drown in here. Oh no, I think... Oh, okay, that's the way out. But I think it's a different way out. It is a way out. Whew. I made it. Alright, I think it's time to head back with my loot here for a minute. I don't want to die and lose all of that. I'm a bit reluctant to take the direct way because, you know, I never know about oxygen. What is that? Ow. Oh, I got one. Wait, what? I can't take it up? Titan wholefish. Oh, they also have oxygen. Ow, they hurt. They're cool, those... Oh. What is that? Frost anemone. Let's take two. You never know when you need them. Oh, I get it. So those icicles probably have those anemones inside or something similar.
Oxygen.
Something like that, potentially. But yeah, I would like to get my stuff to safety, because if you die, you just lose part of what you gathered since you were lost, since you last saved, which is usually just the last time you enter the base. So I want to be safe here. Also, my battery here is almost empty already. Might have to craft a replacement.
Picked up what sounds like a distress call. Who or what is out here calling for help? Didn't sound human. Maybe it's from a remnant of architect technology. In her message, Sam's colleague did say there was something important here. Even if it's just a mimic from one of the more intelligent aquatic specimens, that could be a major find. Or if it's from Altera, it could have bearing on what happened to Sam. I should definitely check it out.
Yeah, that message was really creepy, that's true. So I can eat a spinner fish, it may turn your stomach. Okay, didn't do anything. Ooh, that's interesting. Gives water and food. I would like to read what's up about that, because if it's just for that, I will eat it, otherwise not. Symbiote. Catch or neutralize to approach the Titan Hullfish. Okay, so they're found around the Titan Hullfish. Valuable oxygen source if you can reach it. Yes. Spinnerfish, edible. Flora. And what do we have here? The frost anemone. Carefully harvest for high nutritional value. Covered in thin hairs and so on. Nothing very interesting here. Kelp root, harvestable for resources in fabrication. And nothing of value here. Tech equipment, Pathfinder tool. Yeah, that's the one that we just found before. That's fine. Right, that's probably also the one here. Yes, indeed. And I should make a battery if I have the stuff for it. I do not. But yeah, let's totally eat that. There we go, now we're full on everything. Let's put that aside. So we have salt with which we can potentially make some water. We have root pustules, which I don't know what we are using them for. And we have a creature egg, which is gonna potentially be useful later. Do we have a health station here? Doesn't look like it. Can I make kind of like a habitat builder or so? Doesn't seem like it. Beacons would also be nice. I think I don't have any. I do have copper. Let's make a beacon. It's always handy to have beacons.
Use beacons to mark traversed territory. Show or hide the signals of your choice with your Xenoworks PDA. Now with surface support.
So yeah, you can just mark a place and come back to it later. I think I haven't gone to this direction yet, but then again, it's hard to kind of remember where you went and where not. So let's just take that for more batteries. And we need more copper, so let's get that too. Okay, there we go. That would be a battery if you wanted to. It looks like this has been some kind of kraken creature.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen
remaining. Yeah. I wonder when I get access to the rebreather, which allows me to go deeper without having problems below 100 meters depth. Jesus.
Oxygen.
Oh yeah, I should probably go now. Oh, that's gonna be not so cool. Generally have about 10 seconds until you like really drown, but still. I didn't see this guy. Let's scan him. Okay, and I'm gone. They are very loud. Okay, I think I shook it off. That was scary. I should probably go to that that point. So that's a new one. Nice. Oh, that's the wrong tool. There we go.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen
Argentite, so silver. There we go. That was not silver. Can I have more of those? Let's Galena. More Argentite, please.
Oxygen.
Yeah. Oh, what's that? Oh, look, penguins. You know, so I could pick it up, but I know for a fact that this would make everybody else angry, and
weather approaching. Seek shelter.
And I don't want to do that. Can I get on this somehow? Looks like a... Is this electrified? Oh no, down there. Is it trapped? Poor thing. Oh, there are ladders. Mineral detector fragment. That sounds neat. Some research bench stuff. Nothing I can interact with. A flare.
Blueprint synthesized.
Nutrient block. Okay, that wasn't even that interesting, except for that tool that I found here. That was totally by accident that I found that. Wow, that looks cool. Let's swim there. I wonder whether there's something there. It is floating, which is weird because, like, how is it stabilized? I wonder if I could use the sea truck to tip it over. That would be fantastic. I want to see whether I can get up here. I can. But there's nothing here. Not that I can see it, at least. Man, the weather is really bad. Also, my tool is almost out of battery, so let's head back, make a battery, and then head for the emergency supply cache. I don't need food at the moment, so that's fine. I would like to find some silver. I found the outcrop for it, but I was just not lucky enough for now. There we go. Battery time. Anything I should put away? Let's just put away everything else. I don't need the flares. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, let's go for this emergency supply cache. I hope you haven't been like shouting at me already in the comments for like, go to that cache, go to that cache. Because I know that I need to go there, but you know, exploration is the key in this game because it's just so beautiful. We wouldn't have found this platform if we weren't scouting. Not such a fan of... Ooh. Okay, there's some air here. This is not the same that I found before, which makes me think we probably will get another thing for that later. PTA entry.
I'm telling you, Sammy, you see some weird things when you spend half your day in a sea truck.
More vandalism? Was it the sea monkeys again?
I don't think so. I can't shake the feeling this planet is cursed.
There's no such thing as a curse.
Yeah, you're probably right. That's nothing. You wouldn't want to hear about it anyway. Just a huge creature frozen in ice.
What? Where?
In a cave, not far from your lab. And here's the extra weird part. As soon as I called it in, they closed off the area. Don't want anyone going in there.
But why?
Sammy, I'm no biologist, but I think there was something wrong with it. Its skin just seemed off. Alien.
An alien on planet 4546B. No.
I'm serious, Sam. Something ain't right. Wish I could show you, but I can't get back in there.
You can't. But I might know how to.
Whatever you're thinking, we never had this conversation.
Okay, so this dude and Sam have had conversations in the past, which is good to know. I like these anemones, they're great. Yeah, that was the Leviathan we've already heard about, that they found here. There's so many crates. I will not really need all of that, but it's still nice to get. There goes my battery. But yeah, that's why I made a new one. There's one more here. So this place would have also given me this mineral.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
This mineral scanner. But I already had that, so nothing new for me, I guess. Let's actually make that tool, but for now let's get back to our base. Also, what's that? Oh no. No time to scan. Time to breathe. Well, we'll see it again eventually. Let us get back to base and see what we need for our new tool. We are gonna need copper wire and silicon rubber in addition. I might have a rubber already, and a copper wire is easily made. Since I found sulfur from this exploding creature, I should be also be able to make the repair tool now, yeah. But it requires some more silicon rubber.
The detector can sniff out raw materials, potentially saving you hundreds of hours of searching.
Exactly. Let's actually try that. What will it... Wait, it has no battery? That's weird. Scaly maw. So I was looking for more of these ones. I forgot how they're called. Creepvine clusters. There we go. That should allow us to make a repair tool, which I believe we're gonna need eventually for getting in somewhere. We will have to repair stuff. We'll see. It's just generally good to have. What else? Silicon, yeah, right, of course. I read it and forgot about it in like 10 seconds. That's my skills. That's more tools, and they haven't actually increased the number of tools down here. That's very sad, because that's one of the biggest criticisms they got over the years. So the empty battery is not going to be any good for now, so we're going to just put it there for a minute. It's weird that it was created without battery though. Let's put it there for now. I don't think we're going to need it anytime soon, but yeah. So I think this is a good time to call the episode. Tell me please whether you liked it or not, how you would like me to continue, whether or not I should read all those entries, or at least show them so you can read them by yourself. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye!